Time to twist it up. Hey y'all, it's your girl LaQuinta and welcome to Twist It Up. I was in the kitchen just talking to my son on FaceTime, and every time I talk to him, I always get stuff done. So still has some energy from the pre-workout, so I decided to go ahead and do my wellness shot. So I wanted to share that with you today. So just finished the workout, so I look a mess. So excuse me, do not judge me, but I want to share how I do my wellness shots with you guys. So this is what you're gonna get today. So what I'm doing now is I don't have a juicer. I did not want to buy a juicer until I knew that I was going to be consistent with the wellness shots. So I've been doing this for like almost 2 months. So I'm still not comfortable with buying the juicer just yet because they cost a lot of money, especially the one that I want. So this will have to do until I get one, until I get where I'm comfortable with spending money on it. So let me tell you what I have in here. I have 4 cups of water. I have 1 cup of grated ginger and 1/3 of a cup of grated turmeric. Now I didn't grate it with my grater like I normally do. What I did this time, I used my mandolin, and I'll show you what that is in just a second. And I just did very, very thin slivers of the ginger and turmeric. And when I turn my camera back around, I will discuss with you the benefits, show you what the mandolin is, and then show you the rest of the ingredients that I add to my wellness shot. Okay, so I'm finished. After you finish boiling your ginger and turmeric, make sure you let it sit for, until it's lukewarm. If I'm pressed for time, normally what I will do, I'll put it in the freezer just a little bit, just to make it cool a little bit quicker. So this is what you're going to need. I have my strainer, and then I have a bowl for me to, strain it in. And because it's been sitting and it's not, because it's floating when it's hot. So since it's been sitting, cooling, I'm going to take a spoon and just stir it up. So when it gets ready to dump in, everything's loose. So hopefully everything will dump and I don't have to scrape my pot. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me just do it this way. And I started doing these simply because I was having a lot of inflammation, a lot of pain in my knees and my joints. And since I've been doing this, I have minimal to no pain. It just depends on, of course, like if I'm doing heavy duty workout or if I am, having PMS. It can kind of vary. So that's why I do it. And so it's inflammation anywhere. So anywhere in your body, whether it be like my gums, like sometimes my gums hurt, and that's how I kind of know when I am inflamed, which is weird. But my joints, muscles, it can be even in your bowels, it can be inflamed. So this is that's what ginger and turmeric help. They help digestion, especially the ginger. It helps with nausea. So I got this, and I'm pressing it down just to get the excess, the excess water out. So I'm just taking my spoon and just pressing. And then I'll tell you my other ingredients as well. So ginger and turmeric is good. It's good for you. It helps to boost your immune function, helps with colds. So yeah. And being that this drink is isotonic, meaning that it goes directly into your bloodstream because you're drinking it. You know, it doesn't have to do all the breaking down and stuff like it would have to do if you were eating, you know, regular food and having to go through that whole digestion process. And so I do this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. All right, let me set that aside. And so my other ingredients are, and I have a fly in here from 4th of July, so I had to cover my ingredients, so I'll pull them out. So this, as I go, honey. If you can get local honey, raw honey, honey from a farmer's market, do that, because it doesn't have to go through the whole processing when they're trying to, you know, when it's going into a supermarket. It doesn't have to go through that whole processing phase where it strips some of the pollen and some of the nutrients out of it. So if you don't have any of that kind of honey, of course, you can always use a regular store-bought honey. It's not going to, I'm just telling you the benefits of the raw honey. And I did not know until I started researching that honey actually has some antioxidants in it as well. So I didn't know that. So use 3 tablespoons just to take the edge of the turmeric and the ginger, because ginger, both of those are hot. So they got a little burn to it, a little kick to it. So the honey's gonna give it, you know, kind of take that edge off. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so I still kind of holler when I do it, but I'm getting used to it. I mean, if you're a G, you go for what you know. So I'm just scraping this honey off so I can get all of it. Okay, and there's that. And then I have this is fresh lemon. Now, if you have the lemon in the little thing, feel free to use that, whichever one that you have. This took about 2 big lemons, and it's a cup of lemon juice. I'm gonna put that in there. And then I didn't have any orange because my grandsons came last weekend for 4th of July and they ate all my oranges. So I had some Simply orange juice. Don't use anything pasteurized or like anything like that. Make sure you're using orange juice if you don't have a freshly squeezed orange. So I use Simply, this is what I use. I just use Simply, and it's Simply orange juice. So that's what I use, and this is 1/3 of a cup of orange juice. And then the big dog is going to be the apple cider vinegar. And what I'll do, I'll stir this, and then for every, let me rinse this. And then for every 2 ounces of mixture that I have, I'll put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. So we're gonna stir this real good, and then I'll measure. Just make sure you have something to measure with. Like this one has ounces on it too. So for every 2 ounces of this mixture, you're gonna use apple cider vinegar. You can use any kind you want to, but this is what I use, is the organic Bragg's apple cider. This is raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. So I just wanted to share with you my wellness shots and just try them. Like I said, I have not been sick, thank God. My husband, I believe he had COVID maybe back in 2019, and let me tell you something. I stand by doing wellness shots. I stand by taking supplements, anything to help support your immunofunction, this is for you. And it's quick, it's easy. You just take a shot in the morning on an empty stomach. And with the apple cider vinegar, you're detoxing. You're going to naturally detoxify the liver, the kidney, and it's good for your skin, good for your hair. Like, I looked in the mirror the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, y'all. It's like, my skin is like, wow. So yeah, so try it. I just wanted to share this with you today. If you're new to my channel, just make sure that you subscribe, click the notification bell so that you will be notified of any upcoming episodes. I'm actually getting ready to finish this episode and go finally do a workout episode for you guys. So see you next time. Bye. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you one important thing for the turmeric, to help activate the turmeric. You do some black pepper. Like, I just have regular black pepper. I just probably use just a couple of shakes, no measurement, and it'll help your body absorb the turmeric. Sorry about that, guys.